project title is Classifying Indian Currency Notes. So classifying it on computer basis is quite challenging. The dataset we've used is as shown, and the dataset is divided into two parts: training, which is kept 85%, and the remaining 15% in the testing part. So we have proposed a model using deep learning techniques and which employs CNN, convolutional neural network, to extract features using feature extraction method of the currency note, which will help in recognizing. And in CNN, since we wanted to use the pre-trained model, we have used the approach transfer learning.
Deep learning. Deep learning is an artificial intelligence function that imitates the working of the human brain in processing data and creating patterns for the use in decision making. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning in artificial intelligence that has networks capable of learning unsupervised from the data that is unstructured or unlabeled. It is also called as a deep neural learning or deep neural network.
In deep learning, convolutional neural network is a class of deep neural networks. It is mostly applied for analyzing visual imagery. It is a type of supervised machine learning. We have the datasets of images, so we have used CNN model. So for the classification of images, we have used CNN.
Data preprocessing stage, which is the most important stage of training and testing of the data. What we have to do is to first preprocess the data. What exactly is a data preprocessing stage? The main goal of data preprocessing is to improve the visual appearances of the images and impact of the dataset. What we have taken a dataset is of 10, 20, 50, 100, 500,000 of Indian currency notes. We have taken approximately of 2,500 Indian currency notes, which of the following I can show you. For example, we have taken 500 rupees notes in different view and angles. For example, we have taken a half button note. For training and testing of the data, we have to approach a method called as transfer learning. It is a part of deep learning. What is a transfer learning? It is a shortcut process for reusing the model weights from pre-trained models that were developed for standard computer vision benchmark. In deep learning, transfer learning is a technique whereby a neural network model is first trained on a problem similar to a problem that is being solved. There are different models for transfer learning. There are VGG, GoogleNet, residual network. For our dataset, we have trained different types of models: EfficientNet, Exception, VGG16, ResNet, MobileNet. All of these models have been trained by using for transfer learning approach, from which MobileNet has got the highest accuracy of 91.87% for our model. It means that it predicts 91 of times correctly.
So here we can start with deployment part. So we have made the application in Python with Streamlit library. So we can run this application like we can use this command like Streamlit run app.py. So it will start the server, and in the server you can see that it is running our app. So for selecting a image, we can click on browse files, and we can open the location where our images are located. So mine is in desktop and test. So I have this 10 rupees currency note. So click on open. So it will say like classifying. Just a minute. So it is in backend it is doing processing. So now it's done. So like in 20 or 30 seconds you can get the output like what the image is what is the note in this image. So this is 10 rupees image, so it is giving like this is 10 rupees image, this is 10 rupees note. So like this. So now we go with the Android part, like I have done with Flutter. So this is the app. So when running it, it will show like gallery icon like this. So we can click on this, and we can open the location where our photos are stored. So I have these 4 images. So like this is 20 rupee image, so click on that, and it will just show the output like this is 20 rupees and uploaded image by the user. And the best part of this application is it can use without internet also.
Guys, again, it's Mehak. So, as Piyush rightly spoke about the deployment process, I would talk about some future possibilities we're looking into. And due to time constraints, we aim to look on the better data set. Like the data set which we used was of old Indian currency notes. So we could use a data set with the new currency notes and build this model. We could also work on the UI part for the web and the Android app to make it more understandable to the user. And we could currently our web app it's running on local machine. So we what we could do is we could upload it to the cloud and make it public. And we could also use AutoCAD for finding the best model and tools like Jenkins and Docker to add automation in deployment. We could also make an iOS app by using Flutter.